JD Talking Sports. We're live in New Jersey right now. Now, crazy night. So I saw the end of the Knicks game, and then I saw that Alan Hahn was on, and I forgot I'm in Jersey, and I don't have the goddamn rewind button. And Alan Hahn said the Knicks, the first time since forever, that they had three 20-point scores from the same. Is that true? From the same school in the same game? So I was trying to find that stat, which was driving me crazy. I don't know if any of you guys watched the post game. I was trying to figure out if anybody had watched it and could tell me, because I was trying to find out. Okay, so I saw that. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so all the three guys from Villanova scored at least 20. You had Brunson, who had 35, 3 for 11 from three. Then you had Hart, who had 23. Hart, can you make a free throw at the end of the goddamn game? I mean, good God, thank God they got the rebounds. And I saw that Monty Williams was pissed off with the call at the end of the game, which, hey, they let him play. And sometimes you like to see him. Let him play. Let him play. Let him play. I'm all for letting him play, man. Let him play. Let him have a good time. That's fine with me. So the Knicks, listen, sometimes you have to win ugly. They won ugly today. And I'm okay with them winning ugly. Sometimes you win, you're playing a crappy team. They got a win they had to get. Achua had 4 points, 11 rebounds. Hardenstein had 6 points, 8 rebounds. But you have your three big guys. You had Bogdanovich at 13 and Burks had 7. I mean, they're still trying to, when I was talking, what was I talking about? To Cullum, and I was talking with Kev. I agree that you got to give these guys time to play together. And then we can talk about what's going right, what's going wrong. But right now we can't be, it's too soon. It's too soon in a way. We just got to be like, okay, let's relax. Let's see what happens. Let's go from there. Now, I got the picture up from Atlanta Motor Speedway yesterday. Did you see that finish? They said it was like the Cars movie. The three cars were, what was the space between? Unbelievable. Yeah, it's so a Cars three wide finish, decided by less than 1/100th of a second. Daniel Suarez, who was in jeopardy of losing his ride, got the win in the Am Better Health 400. His second career, Mexican driver, his second career victory in the Cup Series as the three cars fanned out across the finish line. That was pretty freaking cool. And he missed the playoffs last year, Suarez, this year. Now, it's a 1.5 miler track, but they turned it into like a super speedway, albeit retaining the distance. And many felt the concept would be a failure, but there were 48 lead changes, a track record for Atlanta, which has hosted 120 NASCAR Cup Series races since 1960, 9 crashes, many involving multiple cars, and Fox Sports said only 3 drivers were not involved in a wreck at some point during the race. And Atlanta's opening the playoffs, NASCAR playoffs this fall for the first time. Listen. Hey, 48 lead changes, 9 crashes. I would say people would be ecstatic about that thing. I mean, that's a good thing, man. So, Rangers, come on, man. I mean, the first time they could have got 11 game winning streak. First time ever. Good going, Josh. How are you? First time ever they could have got that, and did not happen. And they didn't play well in Columbus. They played a really shitty game. And, I really would hope Alan Hahn. Now, Josh, did you watch any of the post game? Because I was saying, Alan Hahn was saying this was the first time 3 players from the same team scored 20 points in a game since forever. And I didn't get to rewind it because my TV didn't do it. But I don't know if you watched post game, if you could tell me what Alan Hahn said. So I sent him a text, gave the company a Jace on there. And I don't think he'll respond to me. Maybe one of you guys can go on tomorrow and ask him that question, because you guys talk to him more than I do. But they didn't get to talk about it on the show, but 3 guys from Villanova scored 20 points. Yeah, what's up, Tommy? Tommy was watching Fox News. Fox News he's watching. I'm like, dude, really? No, you know what cracks me up even more? My cousin, Hal, his little kid wanted the Trump sneakers. So he found on Amazon, they were $35. They light up. They're pretty freaking funny, but I thought that was hilarious that he wanted those sneakers. I think a kid in school got it. He had done his errands, and then he did it. Now, I was going to shave my hair off. I had some clippers, but of course, those clippers, that hurt. So I was going to shave all my hair off tonight, go bald, And thank God it didn't work, because I thought I could get it done in 5 minutes. No, it hurt like a motherfucker. So I decided to skip that idea and say, no mas, no way, no how. But Rangers yesterday, man, they had been 9-0-0 in the second game of back-to-back, and they were down 1-0. Then they tied it. They were down 2-1. They tied it. They gave a goal with 1:25 left in the second period. Columbus came in, outscored 83-48 in the third period. Worst differential in NHL. Yeah, you're 10 years older. I'm 10 years younger than you, and you are watching watching old man TV. I'm watching Fox News. Dude, you watching the Golden Girls too while you're at it there, Tommy? Golden Girls, Fox News. Dude, get on your soapbox now. Yeah, so, hey, Rangers now 9-1 on second game of back-to-back, 11 straight. Last place team in the Metropolitan Division, Columbus. I think that was the second time. Was that the second time they lost? Josh, was that the second time they lost this year in Columbus? No, just not a good game. So they're going to play them again Wednesday night at home. The Knicks have who do they have? I think they have the Pelicans. Is the Knicks playing the Pelicans tomorrow night at home? So they have a game right away, back to back. They, clean up some stuff. It doesn't matter, man. You get the win. Yeah, they're playing the Pelicans tomorrow night at home. And Stephen A. Smith is still going after Zion about his weight. Dude, you could go on about that forever if you wanted to. If that's something that you really felt the need to, you could do that. You really could, if that's something you wanted to do. But, Knicks got the win. Rangers, Statboy Stevens said they rank first in the league in goals scored with the goalie pulled with 9. Nashville and Toronto tied for second with 8. Followed by Dallas in fourth with 7. And did you see last night? First game, I love the Jordan statue, was wearing the Chris Chelios sweater, who should still be an ESPN. Chris Chelios with Messier was fantastic. And I've told you how much I fucking hate the Canadian and what's his name calling the ESPN, who's the number one crew on ESPN? I can't stand him. It's the Canadian dude who hates the Rangers and the other guy, McDonough? Yeah. Sean McDonough and the other guy. I can't stand him. I mean, I can't stand listening to a fucking hockey game with those two guys. It drives me fucking nuts. It does. It drives me absolutely nuts. But they had the Jordan statue wearing a Chris Chelios because they retired his jersey. Sidney Crawford hit a shot from center ice. And Patrick Kane. All right. Oh, you want to come on, dude? Yeah, come on, dude. Go live. You want to go live? Come on. Come on. Join the party. All right. Let's see if this happens. All right. Let's see. It's showtime at the Apollo. Let me see. Is he here? Invite. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hey. Oh, there you are. What's up, laryngitis? Hello? Oh, man. I don't know my reception. Where'd he go? Holy shit. I lost everybody. We were live and now we're gone. What happened there? All right, we got to fix that. My screen went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. See if we can come back. Yeah, I just lost. He was on and then he's gone. All right, we will try to do that again. All right, let's see if we can. That was quite interesting. Okay, add title. Yeah, and he was coming on, Thomas, and that didn't happen. But I already forgot what I was saying. NASCAR. Yeah, NASCAR. That NASCAR was cool, man. To have 3 cars side by side, one 1/100th of a second is really cool. Yeah, and I just thought that was so stupendous. All right, let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, so I was talking McDonough, and I blanked on the other guy's name. I really did. All right. No, God damn it. Add a photo. What's going on here, man? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm one of those days. I wasn't going to do a show today. I said, let's do it. And, it just is never ending pissing me off. Yeah. Yeah, cars, a.k.a. NASCAR, a.k.a. Yeah. Who cares? NASCAR, a.k.a. Let's fix this up. I don't know what happened there. Okay, good. Let's go. We are live. We are live. Heartache to heartache, heartache. Yeah, and I'm live on my show, doing my podcast. I love you. And yeah, bye. Yeah, have one of those days, folks. Where am I? Okay, there I am. All right. Sorry about that, Josh. A little technical difficulties. We are back. Yeah, maybe Thomas will come back on and we'll get him on the show. There he is. All right, Thomas has joined us. Let's try to invite him again, see if he comes on. I never saw that. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, dude. Have one of those nights where once I'm going to do a show, decide to do a show, and there he is.
Johnny boy.
What's up there, Tommy?
I hope I didn't send like a nuclear bomb your way because I don't know what the hell happened there.
Dude, the whole screen went completely froze, went black, and the whole thing went like, and I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on. Hey,
I had this like pinwheel of us connecting, and then all of a sudden I must have had the podcast app open in the background. All of a sudden I hear Go with Junior's voice. I'm like, what is going on here? and then everything just crashed.
Yeah, it just went, and you know, I just was like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm charging this iPad. It's an old iPad. It's actually going negative. I'm losing power as I'm charging it. I'm like, this is fantastic. So we're just going to ride this.
That road before. That's not a fun game to play.
No, but we're gonna ride. Let me ask you a question. Rangers were flat as shit last night, but they were tired. You said, right?
They were shot. Their legs were shot.
So
they played 4 games in 7 days. But you know, you can only ask for so much.
Do you think they should have started Igor instead of Quick, or that didn't matter?
No. You had to give him a day.
You had to give him a day?
You had to.
Yeah. You had to?
Great. When he sees a lot of pucks, he's...
Well, we're freezing. But, you know, it might be my end. I'm in Jersey, and the internet sucks. Yeah. And we lost. God damn. Lost him again. What is going on here? Good God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're just going to... I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's him or me. It's probably me. It's him. And my iPad keeps losing more and more of its power. Because sometimes you got to fight the power, guys. What's going on here? So sometimes you feel like, should I cut my losses? You know, not every show's they all can't be winners. But then we might be. Oh no, it's working. All right, let's see. I don't know. It's weird. It's working. It's not working. Need to go full IG. Does that? No. No. So you know what the thing is, Josh? I have 2 iPads, so it doesn't matter. What the thing is that when my one iPad doesn't need Wi-Fi, the other does, and I'm just thinking this is a shitty iPad day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do. No, you're good. You're golden there. We're just gonna ride that wave. That's working. So as long as that's working, I don't know. Instagram is doing its own thing today. So, and this iPad is like boiling hot. So, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I was. Yesterday was the anniversary of Slapshot. That came out back in February 25th, 1977. So think about that. 46 years ago, Slapshot. He puts hands up, you feel shame. You feel shame. So the Rangers lost, talked about that. I love that Patrick Kane scored the game winner against the Blackhawks yesterday. They're 32-20-6. Usually helps with the heat. Lower the brightness. That's a good point. All right, let me see. Oh, yeah, maybe that's a good point. All right. Good going, dude. Thank you. Look at that guy. So much love here today. So much love. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah. Dude, I just don't like the way it's... all right, let's see. Yeah, it's really moving slow, and it's doing a little bit of rotation. I just don't think it's working right today. All right, let me see the title. NASCAR. Yeah, I don't think it's working today, dude. I think we might be having a little bit of a technical difficulty. So we're going to reboot it and see if that helps. I don't think it is, but we can try. You know, it's a journey. I don't think it's that. Yep. Oh, rebooted. Okay, so let's get back. So Red Wings now 32-20-6. Chicago sucks. They're 15-39-5. So the Clippers got new uniforms. People are upset. But, you know, hey, I don't think it looks, you know, it's all right. I mean, I kind of like the Clipper thing. It's a little smaller. The script, Carolina, 75-71. I did not watch the game. But I checked at halftime. They're up by 10. Of course, they, you know, gave you gray hairs. Now, but great day. Target said Hubert Davis 71-29 his first 100 games. Okay, am I that excited about that stat? I mean, that's not great. I mean, it's okay. Okay, you win 70% of your games for Carolina. Is that really a good thing? I feel like that's just okay. I feel like that's it's not really like something I'm like excited about. I just think it's kind of, hey, they're winning. Filipowski's upset about the storming the court, and what did Jay Billis said that they should let everybody on the court, and then they should, you know, not that let them leave and give summonses to all the kids, and they won't do it anymore. Filipowski said it was intentional. Intentional? Really? You think they're trying out there to hurt you? And it looked like he gave someone, he pushed someone away too. So I don't find him, you know, listen, them on the court, it's every man for himself kind of thing, but it was messy. And I just think it's enough already with them charging the court. I think it's asinine. I just think it's not working. So we have to, they can fine them, but nobody really cares about the fines. They'll pay the fines. They lost to Wake Forest. UNC won today. They are the number one seed right now in the ACC, which is a good thing. And you know, you take the wins and a win's a win. They won today. I know it's not the best, but they got the win today, and I'll take that as a positive. And yeah, so they got the win today. Good. Knicks got the win today. Good. And how about this? Kansas State is the first team ever, this is from Jared Burson, to win 7 overtime games in a single season. First team ever to win 6 overtime games at home in a season. They're 12-0 in overtime under Jerome Tang, 31-21 in regulation. It's kind of a crazy stat, right? I thought that was a little crazy, that's the thing. Most 30-point games by a Knicks guard in a season. Richie Guerin had 36 and 61-62. Dick Barnett 25, and Brunson now has 24 this season. Mark Weber, thanks for that. That's a pretty awesome stat in its own right. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith got a problem with Zion, but Zion's kind of a little heavy. Thomas again. So they were talking about that they're releasing Laken Tomlinson, the Jets, who's played 114 straight games. And I said to Josh, hey Josh, so you know they're Mark Sanchez is coming out of the booth. He's unretiring and he's going to back up Aaron Rodgers. And he goes, I'm done. I go, well, my job is done here because I just wanted to see. Tommy, what's up? I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what happened right there. But UMass is now a MAC member. Army has gone to the American Athletic Conference. The only 2 independents are Notre Dame and UConn. The only independents in college football right now are Notre Dame and UConn. That's it. And no tags for Jacobs, Saquon, and yeah, he said he was out. No franchise tags for Jacob, Saquon, or Derrick Henry, I read. We'll see how that goes. Deion Dawkins, Rip Clemens said, I hate the Jets. And I don't know, he said something back, Sauce. Now, Sauce allegedly had someone crack into his Snapchat from when he was in college, and he goes, well, what are these people? They have all the time in the world to do this shit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that either. And then, like, you know, he said there's someone on Twitter. He said, if anybody could help me out, I don't have time to waste with this shit. But, you know, and then Sauce is responding to everything, which I'm like, Sauce, you know, focus on everybody. You know, I said, you know, your Pro Bowl season, all pro season. I didn't see it. I'm still like, you know, going through all this stuff and trying to say, was he really that good this season? Because I didn't think he was really that good. I thought he was okay, but I thought he could have been better. Yeah. You want to try again? Sure. Hell yeah, dude. You want to come on again? Shit. Yeah, why not? Dude, we could just keep trying until we can't. You want to come on? Yeah, come on. I got no problem with that. And what else did I see here? Yeah, Richie Guerin. Oh, Anthony Kim is going to expected at end of hiatus. LIV. He was a guy who was a great golfer and that just disappeared. Dodgers trade Margot to Twins add Hernandez, who is something's going on with Instagram tonight. Instagram ain't working. So you know what we're doing? We're calling it a day. So I'll tell Tommy if he wants to come on, if he has YouTube, come on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. IG is not working at all. I don't know what's going on. And we could try one more time, just so I could just go on myself. I don't know. It's every time tonight, it's not working. And I've had problems here before. And it just doesn't want to work. Yeah, add media. Let's try it. Go live. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's really weird. It's just like it works for a second and then it stops working. So I don't know. I keep trying it, but it's got we're telling your followers, but it's not working at all, which is a shame. But, the show must go on. Now, I thought this was crazy. I saw this today posted. Catherine Sayer, a psychiatrist, downloaded a gambling app to unwind at night. Gambling companies kept her betting until she lost more than $400,000. You just can't get out, she said. A psychiatrist, she tried to quit $400,000 on a gambling site. $400,000. You just can't get out? That's what you unwind with. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, honestly, can you explain that to me? How you can't get out? 400,000, that's a lot of shekels. A lot of shekels where you have to say, no mas. No mas. No, I went off this ride. Now, this is Andrew Brandt, strange tweet. He's under contract 5 more years, Kyler Murray, and they keep saying this, our franchise quarterback. Why do they have to keep telling us that Kyler Murray is his franchise quarterback? Why does he keep having to tell this? Why do the Cardinals have to keep telling us this, that he's their franchise quarterback? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't. What's up? And it perplexes me. It really does. I just don't get it. I mean, he's your quarterback. That's it. Okay. Now, triple doubles, active. Russ has the 198. Jokic has 123, and James has 110. Thank you, NBA Central, for that little tidbit. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles swung at 12% of his first pitches last year. Thank you, Codify. Thought that was kind of interesting. I get all these little stats. And then Felix Aselin, he announces my men's curling team will going without he fired his own brother from his curling team. Yeah, 2 years together. 2 years together, he says, it's with mixed emotions that we announced this iteration of Team Aslin will be no more. During that time, we have won multiple high-profile events, cracked the top 30 on the WCT, and gravitated around the top 10 in Canada. We won the 2023 Quebec Tankard and therefore reached our number one goal of representing Quebec at the Briere. Today, we are announcing that J.F. Martin and Felix will be parting ways with second player Emile. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. Yes, it's so much better there, Josh. It's fantastic. It makes me so happy. And do you see this? Brandon Roy Valles posted on Facebook. He likely tore his MCL in the first minute of his 5-round fight against Brandon Moreno. He said, from public enemy number 1 to number 1 contender, came off the couch for a short notice fight against a former champ in his hometown, most likely tore my MCL in the first minute of the fight. Hate it or love it, though the underdog's on top. How did he, in 5 rounds, he went 25 fucking minutes, this guy, and got the win against Moreno in his hometown in Mexico. And I was talking to PBM Mike, and he said, yeah, fighters just made tough, which I agree. I mean, come on. He thinks he tore his MCL, I'll go 5 rounds. Yeah, I'm good with this. Let's just make it happen. This is glorious. U.S. women's national team against number 35 Mexico on Paramount Plus right now. I missed that. Chase Daniels says, Jaden Daniels is one of the best back shoulder throwers as a college quarterback I've ever seen, putting on a clinic versus Florida. What's the game lyrics? Back shoulder throws are some of the hardest throws to make, even as an NFL quarterback. This kid has legit arm talent. That's what Chase Daniel said. What are the game lyrics? What am I missing? I'm missing something. It's all right, guys. Yeah, Martha Stewart wears a bathing suit under. She doesn't wear underwear. She wears a bathing suit. So that's going to stay with me for a couple hours or years. Yeah. And everybody in the top 10 in the West in the NBA, winning record, Minnesota 7-3. OKC 2 is 8-2 their last 10. Denver, Clippers, Sacramento, and Phoenix all 6-4. That's 3-6. And the 7-8, New Orleans and Dallas 7-3 each. Pretty good. I would say that's a pretty goddamn good run right there. So the Knicks improved to 35-23. The Nets are playing against the Grizz. I want to check out the score right there. Hate it or love it. The game's on top. Okay, that's the lyrics. Well, thank you. Thank you for helping me. I did not know what that was. I'm just a white Jewish boy just trying to find my way. Nets, 111.86 today. God damn. How about Schrader at 18, Claxton at 10, Cam Thomas at 14, Bridges at 11. Yeah, starting five. All right, they got the win. They're 22-35. Yeah, goddamn, they're terrible. Memphis has nobody anymore. Kennard and J Cube had Jaren Jackson Jr. had 15. Wow, it's the guys. I don't even know who half these guys are. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Well, hey, and UNC got the win today. Yeah, Bacot had a big rebound at the end. Let me see. Who had a good game today? Jesus. RJ Davis had 42 points. He had 42 of his team's 75 points. 42 points, dude. I did not see that game. Oh my, yeah. No, dude, you're all right. You know, the Irish guys I know are pretty freaking, you know, they're with it. And you got House of Pain, right? Isn't House of Pain the Irish band? Jump. No, wait, that's the Crisscross. Jump. No, wait, what's the song by House of Pain? What's the one they always play at the football games? Engine, number 9. I don't know. Isn't it House of Pain have that famous song? What is House of Pain song? Jump, baby, jump. Isn't it House of Pain? Am I wrong? Can someone help a brother out here? House of Pain, isn't it House of Pain? Yeah, it's Jump Around. Yeah. Okay, just play the fucking song. Here we go. That's a great fucking song. I got to be honest with you. Every time that song, I love that song. Song is classic. It's just always good. It's always good. It's always hits the spot. It's like a really good dish of food. So tomorrow I got to go for a test for, yes. Oh, but you're mixing two songs? Yeah, dude, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a song that came into my head. I'm not talking about that song. I know there's Crisscross. Everybody jump. Jump, jump. House of Pain's different song. Yes, I know. Mr. Critique over here. Josh, very easy to type. Not as easy to come on and actually talk to me. Very easy to type away. Sitting there, his little keyboard. I'm out here. Yes, Wisconsin does you. Tommy, good call. Good fucking call, Tommy. Look at you fucking dropping some knowledge. So UNC dropped from, went from 10-9. Women, let me see who went up. Texas women went up 2-3. I was looking at the AP. UCLA went up 4-8. LSU is up to 9. UConn went up 5-10. Yes. Whitest rap song, fan base combo. Yes. Yeah, I know. Oh, are you crying, Josh? I don't know what that means. Are you sweating it? I don't know what that means, but that's all right. We're all friends here. We're all just trying to get along. Just trying to find our way. Yeah, so I was looking at the top 25 for men and women. Islanders were playing the Stars tonight. How did the Isles do tonight? They win or lose. And how about this? The Rangers have allowed 40-plus shots on goal, 5 straight games, just the 11th instance in the hockey reference database that a team has had 5 consecutive games with 40 or more shots against. And Matthews leads the NHL with 52 goals. Sam Reinhart has 39. Kucherov, who's over 100 goddamn points, he had 4 points against the Islanders, think he had 2 against the Devils. He had a hell of a 2 games against the local teams. Zach Hyman, I know, the Hyman just sounds, that's hilarious. That just cracks me up. And Pasternak with 36. Yeah, so UNC is now 22-6. I thought they got their 22nd win of the season. The men are Houston, Purdue, UConn dropped 2-3. Tennessee is 4th. Marquette 5. Arizona fell 2-6. Marquette was up. Let me see who else here. Kansas is 7th, up 2. Iowa State dropped 2 to 8th. But these teams just play each other every goddamn game, so they keep knocking each other off. UNC 9, Duke 10, Auburn, Creighton, Illinois, Bama. Baylor lost to They lost at home to. Who did they lose to? They lost to somebody the other day. Kentucky got the big win, blew out Alabama. And St. Mary's is 17. Who else am I here? South Carolina 18, Washington State. I love these teams out of nowhere. San Diego State, Dayton, the Flyers. The Flyers is former Nick, first-round draft pick. Who is the Dayton Indiana Pacers? Who's on Indiana Pacers? Nick's traded. What's his name? Oh, they played the Raptors tonight. They lost by 8. Let me see if he played. Trying to see. Toppin. 19 minutes, 4 points. Toppin went to Dayton. Yep, that's what I remember. So it's nice to see Dayton playing games and games that count. UNLV got a huge win. They beat Colorado State. They're 24, and West Virginia is 25. Creighton lost to St. John's. That was the biggest win. Patina was in a white suit. A white suit. Hey, there's Michigan. How you doing, Michigan? She's probably like, oh, she's like, get a call. Okay. Yes, my little angel. She's my angel. She really is. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. I am. I got to do this test tomorrow where my. They make you eat these eggs that have little something in them, capsules, whatever, that it sees how I digest food. So I got to be there for like 4 hours tomorrow. So I started watching RoboCop 2 again, which I hadn't seen in a long time. No, not Fournier. Fournier. What am I talking about? Fournier. Was I talking about Fournier? No, Obi Toppin went to Dayton, dude. Obi Toppin there, Tommy. And I got to do this test tomorrow, so I'm not allowed to eat or drink for 12 hours. So right now I'm dying of thirst, but I can't drink anything. So I'm going to just sit here and suck on my saliva. It's not a good feeling. No, not even close. But yeah. So I was talking about the top 25 and what else? Okay, Sauce reacts to Bills. He was on Vlad TV. He gonna say we be trying to be cool, but went on Vlad and didn't have a shirt on. Yeah, I guess the shirt on, that's like, when guys post video in the gym when they have their shirts off, like they're working out. Like, I got to be honest with you. I've worked on in gyms my whole life. And the only time even the bodybuilders took their shirts off when he was doing some poses in the gym. But everybody worked out with a fucking shirt on. And I was in like a tough guy gym in Verona, New Jersey. Olympia, which I talked about. No guys are working out with a fucking shirt off. And this motherfucker's always working out with, and I'm like, dude, put a shirt on. And he says, hey, yeah, die don't lie. I don't know what that means. Is that another reference? Help me out here. Die don't lie. And, die don't lie. Yes, the die don't lie. In my stomach, yes, it won't lie. The die won't lie, yes. I'm missing a lot of stuff tonight. I really wasn't going to do a show, and then I said, you know what? Let me do a show. Let me get some of the stuff out here. Yeah, I'm feeling a little loopy-doopy today, but, that's all right. It's a journey, right? It's a journey we're on. So the Clippers' new uniforms, and I think they're all right. I mean, they're not, the Clippers around the thing, yeah, I mean, they're okay. Yeah. It's hard to see yeah. Like, I don't mind it, the script and everything. I mean, it's all right. That's one set, the blue. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. I mean, they're nothing. Oh my God, and Josh sent me, a guy thought he was hanging out with James Harden. That was not James Harden, dude. That wasn't James Harden at all. No. Oh, and this is great from Joel Rush. Jokic is now second all-time in the NBA, having the most 30, 15, 15, or more triple-doubles after his 32-point, 16 rebounds, 16 assists, 4 steals, 1 block in their win over Golden State, where Klay had 23 in the first half, 0 in the second half. So he's done that 3 times. Oscar Robinson, 11. 11. Had 11, 30, 15, 15 triple doubles. 11. The big O. Trae Young's out a month. He's getting surgery on a finger. And I know Tommy and Josh are huge gymnastic fans. 21 schools set or tied team scoring records this week in NCAA women's gymnastic. Thank you, Drew Porsche. Air Force, Alabama, Arkansas, Brockport, Brown, California, Clemson, 4 times. Cornell, Gustavus Adolphus, Ithaca College, LSU, Northern Illinois, Oklahoma, Rhode Island College, Sacramento State twice, San Jose State, Southern Connecticut, Springfield College, Towson 3 times, Wisconsin, Eau Claire, 4 times in Yale. So I know you all wanted that. And you heard about Cam Newton at his camp. There had been a game and there had been some friction. And they said one of the guys, he just was throwing guys around. And Cole Kubalik said he went to the Auburn spring game before 2010 season. Had seen Cam in practice, so I asked everybody to take a pick for this exact reason. Knew folks wouldn't get it. He said, I'm 6'3", 270 in the pick. And Cam Newton is, let me see, yeah. Cam Newton looks like he's 6'3", 270. Look at Cam Newton. That is a very, very large man. Very large man. And this is the thing too. I didn't know this. On that 2010 championship team, Cam Newton is the only one to run, pass, score. One other player was a lineman who played. Yeah. He was the only one of that from that school, and I got to get the exact thing. Because I want to say it correctly, because, Tommy, what was I funny about? I mean, I'm always a little crazy, but what was so funny? Please tell me. Fill me in here, buddy. I'd like to know. If I make you laugh, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But Cam Newton, and I want to get this right because it's going to bother me. Let me see. I'll talk about that in a second. Auburn spring game. So we led Auburn to a natty. One offensive lineman started an NFL game, and no one else recorded an NFL reception, rush attempt, or pass attempt. Think about that. No one on that national championship team caught a pass, rushed, or had a pass attempt. Nobody played, had a down in the NFL except one offensive lineman. So think about that. Think about how good Cam Newton was in fucking college. That good on a team where nobody went pro. One guy, him and one guy. I mean, listen, got to give props where props is due. That was a hell of a season, man. I was like, holy shit, I forgot about that. I remember reading that a long time ago, and then he said it again, and I was like, cool. I was like, that was awesome. I think I actually saw it in a TikTok video. That's where I think I saw it. But, so I talked a little gymnastics. Oh, the gymnastics update. Dude, you know what, dude? It's called JD Talking Sports. I'm talking about sports. You got to talk about everything. You got to cover everything. I don't want to be, what's the word I'm looking for here? I want to be open to everybody. That's what, you're at night watching your Golden Girls, Tommy, and I don't know, maybe you're watching, what else I think you might be watching? Maybe you're watching old episodes of 90210 or, listen, I like Melrose Place. So I would say I might watch a little Melrose Place. But I'm getting little facts right here. You would have never known that 21 schools, tied or had, set records for points in a meet. It is called a meet. It's not, a meet. And, I'm here to help you. I'm here to spread the knowledge because I got a lot of stuff in this head. I got to get it out or else I can't sleep at night. Yeah. 21 schools set or tied team scoring records. And I gave them all props. They needed it. And the Milwaukee Admirals gave away Askarov bench press figurines. So I guess this guy, Milwaukee Admirals, he scored a goal and then he was doing bench presses with the net and they made figurines, which I really would like to get one of the figurines. I think they're pretty cool. And then they were comparing running back classes. The 2014 had Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, and Christian McCaffrey. 2017 had Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, and DeAndre Swift. I don't even know how you compare it. Mixon's had 1,000-yard seasons. Christian McCaffrey just played in the Super Bowl. Nick Chubb was having a fantastic year. Has a very good career before the knee injuries. Cook sucked for the Jets and really fucked me over in the fantasy this year. And Fournette's had some good ones. Fournette's got a ring. But Cam Akers, come on. J.K. Dobbins hurt again. Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor's been good, but DeAndre Swift, yeah, okay. I don't think they use him enough at the end of the season. And I thought this was funny. I saw this in company of Jace. The Cowboys had the best attendance last season, the Jets second, Giants third. And someone said, well, they play in huge stadiums. I'm like, still, 2 shitty seasons, 6-11, 7-10. And then it's Packers, Rams, Broncos, Eagles, Chiefs, Seahawks, and Chargers. So I'm like, all right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's some cool stuff right there. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, talked about these, Nets. Oh, yeah, did you hear about this? The Terry Roberts, who was playing on the G League team, was shot at a Fifth Street Lounge, 12:45 on Sunday morning. I wouldn't call him the star, Long Island Nets star, but, hey. And his dad said he's healing, he's doing well. He is in a state of shock. This is traumatic. 4 suspects got away. Yeah, it was a crime. They don't know what happened. It's kind of scary. He was from North Amityville, local kid. He's on the G League team. All right. I saw that. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Just hanging out at a bar and someone starts shooting at you. What the fuck, man? And Liberty signed a 1-year non-guaranteed pact with Breanna Stewart. They had her under the core rule, which means they had exclusive rights to her. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. She was named league MVP for the second time. She won MVP in 2018, won the Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020 with Seattle Storm. I like that. Yeah, Rivers felt he wish he could have done better with the Sixers. Yeah, okay, sure. Chet Holmgren is the first player with 100. Did Goran Bush come out of this? Goran Bush come out? No. I don't think so. Wait, let me look this up. Reggie Bush came out when did Reggie Bush come out? 2000 draft year. 2006. Frank Gore was before that. Wasn't Frank Gore 2003? Frank Gore draft 2005. 1 year apart, but good one, man. Tommy, good one. I thought they were a couple years apart. Yeah, Frank Gore just works. Just works, man. Yeah, OKC. So Chet Holmgren, first player with 150 blocks, 150 assists, and 103 pointers in a season. So they won. They're playing again. They won by 13 over the Rockets. They're 40-17. Rockets fell to 25-32. SGA is freaking. He's having a season, man. 36. Chet Holmgren at 29. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And he's on pace to become just the 13th player SGA with 50 30-point games in a season. He's 42. He's at 42. Thunder record is 47. 25 games left. I would say it's going to happen. I mean, Jesus Christ. Man, he just gets it done, man. Yeah, Golden State lost. Clay had 0 points in the second half. Jokic's last 3 games, 27, 17 rebounds, 15 assists, 2 steals, and 69% from the field. Unbelievable. It just blows my mind. Yeah. What did Peter Vesey say? He said the last 3 games, 21-point game he had, 21, 19, 15, 10 for 10 from the field. He doesn't care. He just gets it done. Yeah. And one guy was saying Jokic last year played 69 games, Embiid played 66. This year, Jokic has played, I looked it up. I did look it up. This year, Jokic has played 56. Embiid's played 34. Jokic in 56 games, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Embiid in 34 games, 35, 11, and 6 assists. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, and they were comparing that, last year, he's killing them softly. Absolutely, people are noticing. Only Wilt had 3 straight games like that. I thought Wilt did that almost every game. He'll be the MVP unless he rests up at the end of the season like he did last year. Yeah, they played 500 after clinching last year. He played fewer minutes. They had several blowout losses in that stretch. And then Embiid, hey, you know what? It happens. It happens. But you know what? This year, Embiid's not going to get the MVP. Got to play 65 games. Not going to happen. Cleveland's 19-5 since January 1st. They beat the Wiz by 9. They're 37-19. Wiz are 9-48. Allen and Mobley combined for 42 points, 42 points. Jesus Christ. I mean, just unbelievable. 6 rebounds, 5 blocks. 18 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 5 assists. Unbelievable. Yeah, Trae Young is having surgery on a finger in his left hand and will miss at least the next month. Someone put this on my company at Jace. I'm not going to compare him to Michael Jordan, but he is the second rookie ever with 5 blocks and 5 steals in consecutive games, joining MJ in 87. Wait. Michael Jordan was not a rookie. Jordan rookie season. That's not even right. That stat isn't even right. Jordan rookie season. Yeah, what the fuck? 80-45. I was like, he wasn't a rookie in 87. Bullshit stat. Guys, got to take that shit down. Doesn't work. Houston's the 5th number 1 team this year. Hold down top spot. I've talked about women. Oh, they want to go from 68 to 96 teams they've talked about. Really? We need 96 teams? You can barely have 68, and you want to have 98 teams. Really? Yeah, come on. CJ Fogler account I saw, Nebraska football had a dunk contest at halftime of the Huskers basketball game. Loved it. I loved it. I thought that was awesome. And Michigan State back-to-back losses to Iowa and Ohio State at home. They're 17-11, 9-8 in 6th place. Not getting the job done, guys. Not getting the job done. Yeah, and listen, good win for St. John's at 16-12. They're not going to play in a big game. It's not going to happen. Caitlin Clark got her 16th triple-double Sunday against Illinois, 101-85. They won 24, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, her 5th triple-double this season. She was one away when they lost Indiana by 17 on Thursday. 16 triple-doubles. They're 16-0 Iowa in that category. Sabrina Ionescu at Oregon at 26. And she's now at 3,617 points. Needs 33 to pass Kansas's Lynette Woodard as for the women's major college record. Woodard, who played in the pre-NCAA era, 77-81 with no three-point shot at 36-49. Pearl Moore, who played at Francis Marion from 75 to 79, has the AIWA record when they had 38-84 with no three-point shot. And she's 51 away from Pistol Pete. Yeah, so imagine that. The Hawkeyes had 17 three-pointers on Sunday at 24-4. They're in second place at 13-3 behind 15-1 Ohio State. But they got the win. And the Asia Fair, now she's playing, she had a COVID year, but she just passed Brittany Griner, who played 148 career games. She just played 149th. She is the 5th leading scorer in women's basketball history, 32-85. Give props where props are due. Yes. But it was interesting. There was an article that I saw that there's a local girl who's having meet Grace Beyer. She is playing at, I want to get this right. So this article, and I know, I talk gymnastics. So let's talk a little women's basketball because give, props where props are due. And I like talking about a lot of different stuff because my brain just goes. Now, she's scoring phenom that Caitlin Clark may never catch. So the 5th-year senior, she was pouring in 40 points for the University of Health Science and Pharmacy in a close loss to Cody College. She's 5th-year senior is 38-42, 249 ahead of Clark. But again, she's a fifth-year senior. Yeah. She's 5th. She is in 5th place in college basketball history. Men or women, NCAA or NAIA, regardless of division. Yeah. Wow. So they're lining up for tickets for Beyer. They're not the same. She grew up with basketball in her hand, putting up thousands of shots at the local YMCA before and after school. She played with older brothers, the driveway of their Wisconsin home. She took Mukwanago High School to the state championship game as a freshman. Yeah. Buyer's Branch. So she could have went to a D1 school, had lived with her family as she grew up. As she grew older, he began having trouble managing his medications. learning everything she could. So she learned everything could about medications. She went to go to pharmacy, a burdensome academic pathway that typically requires a 4-year undergraduate degree in something such, which is a hard, yeah. And then you have to go 2 more years to earn a doctorate. Somebody had been recruiting her since the 7th grade, but they blanched when she talked about her academics. And yeah, and their parents said they prepare for the 40 years of my life rather than the 4 years of college. Yeah, that ended up being a small college in St. Louis whose nicknames, the eutectics, is the process of 2 solids forming a liquid, and whose mascot, Mortimer McPestle, wears a shock of yellow hair and a white lab coat. So they changed their name in 2020 to the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. Yeah, no charter planes, NIA, bus rides sometimes 6 or more hours, no tutors, only the academic assistance afforded to any student. They're nowhere near D1. They've gone 19 wins, 116 losses in the 5 seasons before her arrival. They've won at least 20 of the past 2 years. A few dozen fans that show up. Wow. She had a career of 59 last year against Columbia. She scored 51 in a 69-62 win over Williams Woods. She has been averaging more than 34 points over her final season of college basketball. She also leads the team in rebounds, steals, and assists. Whew. She needs 6 postseason games to chase down the women's all-college scoring record set by Pearl Moore with 4,061, 3,884 for Frances Marion, and 177 while at Anderson Junior College. I didn't know that. Wow. They opened Friday against Missouri Baptist Friday night. That's pretty awesome. So who wrote this goddamn article? This is a good article. So let's give props. Dave Scaretta, thank you for that article. Yeah, I know I put my guys to sleep, but hey, guys, I thought it was pretty cool. Here's a woman playing, and I wanted to give props where props were due. So, that's what I'm saying. Juan Soto had a home run. Rodon gave up a home run yesterday, but did give 5 strikeouts. Senga got a platelet-rich plasma injection in the ailing shoulder and will not throw for 3 weeks. All right, cool. So, which means they'll ramp it up 6 weeks. So he's going to be out a little while. Yeah, and they said that even without Senga, they're going to have discussions about a 6-man rotation, but they face 13 consecutive games starting April 5th. Nate Lavender is a guy that's long odds to make the opening day roster. He doesn't throw hard, but they said he can get around 7 inches of extension, which would rank among the best. On Saturday, he said he was getting around 7.4 inches, which would qualify as elite. So he deceives guys with his windup and everything. And then Colton Ingram, who threw only 5 1/3 innings for the Angels last year, 5 earned runs. He's a guy that they're bringing in. Maybe he gets another lefty, they said, lefty reliever. They have plenty of those, and maybe he'll help this season. And their OPS dipped from 6th in 2022 at 744 to 723, 15th in 2023. Dodgers traded Manuel Margot to the Twins and agreed to terms with super utility man Kiki Hernandez on a 1-year $4 million contract. They'll also send cash to help cover the $12 million owed Margot, $10 million this year, and a $2 million buyout on a $12 million club options next year. Hernandez is 32, but he can play a lot of positions. Margot's an 8-year veteran. Been traded to the Dodgers with right-hander Tyler Glasnow in December. Yeah, he had 264 last year, 4 home runs with Tampa Bay. He's a slightly above average center fielder. So I saw that. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, and Cody Bellinger, they said, is that going to affect guys now with the, only signing for 3 years for $80 million, and he can opt out after, this year, but is it going to affect the other Boras clients? I guess we're going to see what happens there. Last time they had a pitcher win 20 games in a season. Atlanta 2023, Dodgers 2021, Houston 2019, Cleveland and Tampa Bay 2018, Boston, Toronto, and Washington 2016. Mets last one was 2012. Yankees was 2010. Texas hasn't had a 20-game winner since 98. San Francisco, 93. Pittsburgh, 91. KC, 89. Milwaukee, 86. And Baltimore hasn't had a 20-game winner since 84. And the Padres haven't had one since 78. Colorado has never had a 20-game winner. How about that? That's crazy stats right there. So Mets, not since 2012. And who won 20 games for the Yankees in 2010? Had to be CeCe, right? Yeah, 2000. Let me look that up. He's now on a 2012 Mets. And who won 20 for the... Was it Dickey? Didn't Dickey... Let me see here, Mets. Had to be Dickey, right? Let me see. I'm looking up right now. Team batting. Yeah, Dickey went 20-6. I knew Dickey, and I think it was Sabathia who went 20. 2010 Yankees. Had to be CeCe, right? I can't get that Childish Gambino song out of my head now. That's all I keep hearing in my head. CeCe won 21-7. Damn, I'm good. I thought it was Dickey. Dickey, and yeah, it just popped in my head. That's the way things roll sometimes, man. Yeah, Combine. Penix will throw. J.J. McCarthy. Caleb Williams, no, but said he'll do so on Probe Day. What else did I see? C.J. Stroud threw last year, and thank God he impressed the Texans. And you know what? Nobody really knows. You know, people talk about this and what the prognosticators say. We don't know what's going on in the draft rooms. That's what I always think. Do they really know what's going on inside the draft rooms? Do they really? I mean, it's all guesses. I mean, so they say Jaden Daniels plans to throw on his pro day rather than the combine. He'll be in Indy for interviews and meetings. Marvin Harrison Jr. said he's not going to do a pro day, or he's not doing combine or pro day. I think we have enough on him that we don't have to worry about that. Penix is going to throw. Bo Nix and J.J. McCarthy. I don't want any of them. And Drake May, I guess Drake May is throwing at the combine. I'm not 100% sure on that front, but we'll see what happens on that front. And Marcus Mosher thinks that Brock Bowers should go, should be going to the top 8 pick, he feels. He feels that, that like when Gronk was drafted, he should have been a first-round pick. He wasn't, but he should have been. And he's saying that the Chargers, Jets, Denver, and Indianapolis all come to mind. Cincinnati would be a dream spot, but they'd have to trade up to get him. I mean, good God, if they got him, it would be crazy. And one of the guys I saw, Quinion Mitchell, a cornerback from Toledo, outstanding turn and tradition to stick with his target out of press coverage. He's sticky every step to the route. That's a good. Will slow play his coverage when playing off, and has a great sense of when to hold back and when to get aggressive to the ball. Uses his long arms to envelope and deflect. It's almost as if his arms are a second defender that gets there before the rest of him does. For ferocious closing speed, it allows him to bait quarterback and jump routes at the last second. Excellent technique for the most part against smaller, quicker receivers, running angular routes. A lot of cornerbacks at his height get moved one way or another, but he's quite practiced at watching the numbers and breaking when he needs to. Okay. Minuses, he likes him more in man than in zone. But overall, willing tackler on run plays and screen, but he's more pesky than dominant. Doug Farrar says in the NFL level, I would play Mitchell more in a press than in off. He showed he's good in off because he did it so much, but I don't want him on that receiver from the jump all the way through the route. His Senior Bowl week took care of any issues with talent from bigger schools. First-round talent if you want a big, aggressive cornerback one. All right. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. It works for me, man. Yeah. Shit, yeah. Why not? Plays with the big boys. Russell Wilson says on I Am Athlete podcast, he wants to win 2 more championships. Okay. Got to get the playoffs first, and then we'll talk about that. And Scott Kaczmar brought up a good point that Unitas, Moreno, and Mahomes were really the gold standard for a quarterback's first 5 years, but 6 and 7 when Unitas and Moreno kind of, declined with their numbers, whereas Mahomes won back-to-back Super Bowls in those years. Yeah. And Sean Desai is now going to be a multifaceted role with the Rams, working with their offensive that will work with the offensive coaches from a defensive perspective. Hey, listen, all right. So they quietly staffed the job. And win percentage by division season in non-division games. AFC North was the best at 705. NFC West was 523. So was the NFC North. NFC West and North. AFC South was 500 out of division. NFC East was 477. So was AFC East. And AFC West was 455. NFC South was 341. No. Now, percentage of offensive snaps from players in their first 3 years in the NFL. Thank you, Warren Schapp. Ernesto. Green Bay, 63%. The next closest is Tampa Bay with 55. Pittsburgh with 53. Jets, 51% with Indianapolis. The Giants, only 36%. Yeah, we're done here. This is not working. Yeah, so it just stopped. Instagram just decided to call it a day. Yeah, so Giants have 36%, but kind of interesting. Players first 3 years in the league. So Green Bay way ahead at 63%. Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, 53%. Jets in Indianapolis, 51%. Jacks. That means you have guys now. In that case, Jacksonville, well, they kind of faltered at the end of the season, but Indianapolis was playing for a playoff spot. Tampa Bay won a playoff game. Pittsburgh made the playoffs. Carolina did not have a good year. Atlanta, we'll see what happens. Chicago, Chargers at 45%. It's going to be an interesting year next year. Ice football in Germany. Google it, guys. Google it. It's wild. Highly recommend. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Talked about Cam. Yeah. Atlanta, new coaching staff says improving a quarterback is a priority, but will the franchise try to draft or trade for him? We'll see what happens there. They got to get somebody. They don't like Pittsburgh. They don't quarterbacks. We got to see what they're going to do in that front. They have to get somebody, or else it's all going to shit. Lions extend Reeves-Maben. Jalen Reeves-Maben is a special teamer. He got a 2-year deal, $7.5 million, $8 million max. Pro Bowl special teamer, core special teamer, highest paid core special teamer ever. But you know what? You need glue guys. You need guys like that can play and get it done. And how about this? Peter King, who I met him on the street once. He announced his retirement Monday. He goes, football morning in America is up, and this one's about the luckiest man on earth. It's been real. He's been doing this stuff. Yeah, Sport Illustrated, 3 decades, 89, 2018. It's a long time. Started out at the Cincinnati Enquirer, 80 to 85, Newsday, 85. So listen, that's 44 years in the business. Pro Football Talk since 2018. Monday morning quarterback. I used to read religiously. He's been on TV. Just good guy. I always liked him. I always thought his work was fantastic. He will be missed. 12,000 words. Got it done. Pretty cool. Very cool. So the Dolphins are cutting Emmanuel Ogbah, who saved $13.7 million in cap space. He's 30, 20 tackles, 5.5 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, 15 games. They gave him grades of 67.1 on pass rush, 39.7 on run defense. Somebody pick him up. But, it's all about saving cap money. That's what it is. Nico Collins wants a new deal. He's owed $1.55 million on his final year of his rookie contract. 80 catches on 109 targets. That's 74%. 1297, 9 touchdowns, 15 games to get hurt at the end of the season. They have 67.6 in cap space. I think they can do it. They said Kyler Murray was very effective when he threw from under center, completing 73% of his passes, 10 yards per attempt. Shotgun, 65% of his passes, completed 6.3 yards per attempt. Yeah, they said if they put him under center, Drew Petzing, offensive coordinator, says it makes it more difficult for defenses to diagnose whether the offense will run or pass. Could have a career year. Could have Marvin Harrison Jr. at the 4th pick. We'll see how that goes. The supposedly NFL Competition Committee wants to get rid of the hip drop tackle. Yeah, I so you just like we're going to get tackled out of tackle football. I don't even know what to say. I'm like, come on, really? This is ridiculous, man. Come on. And how about remember Damon Arnett? He was a first-round pick by the Raiders. Arrested January 6th, 3:30 in the morning, charged with possession of less than a gram of meth, which makes it sound like, when he's not dealing it. That means he's using it for himself. And unlawful carrying of a firearm. It was in Richardson, Texas. You're like, dude, man. I remember him with the guns when he was on the Raiders. Yeah, Jesus. He was a little bit of a problem in college. I remember at the dump. And Brandon Staley interviewed for the defensive coordinator of San Francisco. Great for that. And how say this today too. And I guess I haven't really been paying attention to this, but Big Ten is interested in adding Carolina and Virginia from the ACC should that conference go. Southeastern Conference, SEC also interested in North Carolina and Virginia. And Texas A&M would love to. Big Ten would like to add Texas A&M, and I'm like, dude, you guys both should be in the Big 12, like you said. Well, he said the Southwestern Conference, but I mean, I thought that was a little bizarro. Now Texas is coming in the SEC with them, and now they want to go to the Big Ten. I just thought that was crazy. And they had the spring game at Hawaii on Sunday. $7 parking fee. That wasn't bad. Yeah, I talked about that. UFC 306 will officially be held at the Sphere in Vegas on September 14th in celebration of Mexican Independence Day. The Sphere. Pretty cool, right? And ticket prices to see Lionel Messi's native Argentina play Peru in Miami for the Copa American tournament in June are already going for more than $8,400. Did you see this Jake Knapp? He's a rookie on the tour, shot a 7-1 in the Mexico Open at Vedanta, and on a trip to the Masters, he still was texting his grandfather who passed each round, who he got emotional talking about it. And it's very impressive with this guy. That Knapp, 19 under, 265, fifth start of his rookie season. He became the first player to record a multi-shot win on tour within his first 10 starts since 2018. Cameron Champ at the Sanderson Farms in his 9th career start. He won $1.458 million. Top 10 in FedEx Cup. The 29-year-old California is headed to the Masters and PGA Championships. He also gets into the remaining 5 $20 million signature events, starting with the Bay Hill in 2 weeks. He played at UCLA. He has acronyms to use: LTD, which means living the dream. The other initials on the inside of his left arm, GSFB, which stands for Gordon Sidney Frederick Bowles. His grandfather died last year. Yeah. Pretty cool. So it's very interesting about him. He played, golfers, man, you got to play on different tours. It's not like you're playing all the best tours. So he spent 4 seasons on the Canadian Tour, 2 on the Corn Ferry Tour, until finally getting his PGA Tour card this year. He once worked as a bouncer, and he's a slight guy, and needed daytime hours to practice and cash to pay entry fees. Bumpy to say the least, he said, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If I look back on my career as a whole, I always struggled the first jump on. Now that I feel my feet are under me, I know myself and what I'm doing. It feels like the right time. I thought it was a pretty cool story. I like that. I saw that. Thought that was really cool. Track and field, Lyles Noah, 6-time world champion, re-signs blockbuster deal with Adidas through 2028 Olympics in LA. Details of the contract unavailable, but it's believed to be the richest contract in the sport of track and field since the retirement of Usain Bolt. That's saying a lot, right? I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? Yeah. I think everybody went to sleep on me. Guys went to sleep? You around? Did I miss anything else? No. Worst call. Monty Williams said, worst call of the season. Mexico leads the women. Wow. Raptors head coach pledged to buy team dinner after winning 3 straight games. Pizza party. That's hilarious. McElroy, $2.4 million in charity winnings, and Capitals won the match. That was on tonight? All right. Good for you. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah. And I wanted to see how the Islanders do. Yankees won. I'm not going to talk about minor league baseball, guys. I'm just not. I can't. That's not it. Hey, Islanders beat the Stars 3-2. James has to be ecstatic. Bo Horvat's OT goal. They won 3-2. 2:54 of overtime. All right. Good going, Rangers. Good going for all my Ranger fans out there. Baylor beat TCU. But Baylor lost. Who did Baylor lose over? Baylor lost. Yes, Houston, number 1 team, won in overtime at Baylor. That's the game I was thinking about. All right, so UNC won. All right, let me get some trivia questions. All right, let's go. All right, first trivia question is, it was yesterday's show. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard this. What MLB player was a 2-sport star in college, had a Hall of Fame baseball career with one team, and was drafted by an NBA franchise all in the same city? So he was drafted by the basketball team in his hometown and the baseball team in his hometown. So, and it was Tony Gwynn, who was drafted by 81 by the San Diego Clippers. Padres took him in the 7th pick in the 3rd round. He was picked in the 10th round by the San Diego Clippers. How about that? Tony Gwynn was drafted by his hometown NBA and MLB team. That's really freaking impressive. Okay, today's trivia question. Gerard Mayo, 38, on February 23rd, is one of 2 members of the Patriots 2008 draft class who went on to become an NFL head coach. Who was the other one? Oh, you still okay? So Gerard Mayo turned 38 on February 23rd. Is one of 2 members of the Patriots 2008 draft class who went on to become an NFL coach. Who beside Gerard Mayo in the 2008 Patriots draft class is now an NFL? He's currently an NFL head coach. Do you know who it is? If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I get it. I got it. It's all good. So that's what I was kind of wondering. Does anybody know? You know what? I got to go. Means I got to be up early. So guys, Tommy, Josh, thanks. It was a Messerschmitt tonight, but it was a show. We did it. We came, we saw, we conquered. All right, love you all. Josh, thank you, Company Jace. Thank Alan Hahn did not answer my fucking question. So, guys, tomorrow ask Alan Hahn what it was the first time the Knicks had 3 guys from the same school score 20 points in a game. That's a creepy picture with Jaime Jaquez and Jimmy Butler. I got to be honest with you. That's a little creepy. A little creepy, guys. All right, guys, have a great day. Peace out. I'll talk to you soon. Adios.